Hey everybody, it's G. Welcome to the channel. You know how sometimes you hear about a law and you're like, wait, really? That's a thing? Well, get ready because today we're diving deep into the wacky, the wild, and the just plain unbelievable laws that actually exist out there in the world. We're talking laws about ice cream cones in your back pockets, laws about the social lives of guinea pigs and donkeys in bathtubs. Yeah, you heard that right. We're going on a wild ride through legal history, uncovering the stories behind these weird regulations and trying to figure out what on earth people were thinking when they came up with these. So, buckle up. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future legal adventures, and get ready to be amazed because things are about to get weird. DFTBA, let's do this. Okay, first up, we're heading down south to Alabama, the heart of Dixie, for a law that's sweeter than a pecan pie but makes about as much sense as a screen door on a submarine. Get ready for this. In Alabama, it is illegal to carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket. Apparently, back in the day, this law was enacted to crack down on horse theft. Sneaky horse thieves would use the irresistible allure of a tasty ice cream cone to lure unsuspecting horses away from their owners. So, if you ever find yourself in Alabama with a hankering for a frozen treat and an empty back pocket, maybe just stick to a cup or a cone you can finish before the urge to pocket it strikes. From the sunny south, we're jetting off to the snow-capped Alps of Switzerland, a land known for chocolate, cheese, and apparently some very strict laws about guinea pigs. In Switzerland, it is illegal, straight up verboten, to own just one guinea pig. Why, you ask? Well, apparently the Swiss government is really invested in the emotional well-being of their furry little citizens. Guinea pigs are social creatures. They crave companionship. They thrive in groups, and they apparently get really lonely if they're left to their own devices. So to prevent these cuddly little guys from succumbing to a life of solitude and despair, the Swiss government has taken a stand. If you want a guinea pig, you better be prepared to get at least two. It's like a buy one, get one free deal, except it's mandated by law. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to take a wild ride to the Wild West, where the cacti are prickly, the sunsets are epic, and the laws are, well, a little different. This time we're moseying on over to Arizona, where the desert meets the mountains and donkeys can't sleep in bathtubs. This bizarre law has roots in a real event. Back in the 1920s, a massive flood hit Clifton, Arizona. As the floodwaters rose, a donkey sought refuge in a bathtub. Unfortunately, the floodwaters carried both away, turning a silly situation serious. To prevent future disasters, Arizona laid down the law: no more donkeys in bathtubs. Ahoy there, mateys! We're setting sail from the desert and charting a course for the Peach State, where the sweet tea flows like water. And the laws are, well, let's just say they're not afraid to make waves. That's right, folks, we're talking about Georgia, where it is illegal to live on a boat for more than 30 days. You see, they're not too keen on people turning their waterways into floating neighborhoods and dodging property taxes in the process. 30 days, that's all you get to live out your nautical dreams. After that, you better find yourself a nice plot of land and settle down like a landlubber. I guess the government figured that 30 days is enough time to enjoy a nice long vacation on your boat, but after that you're officially squatting on state-owned water. So, if you ever find yourself cruising down the Chattahoochee River with dreams of a permanent life on the water, just remember, your time is ticking. Hold your horses, folks, because we're galloping into the Sooner State, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain and the laws are, well, let's just say they're pretty doggone serious. That's right. We're talking about Oklahoma, where it is illegal to make ugly faces at dogs. Dogs are bundles of pure joy, furry little angels with wagging tails and wet noses. But apparently there are some real monsters out there. Monsters who think it's funny to taunt these innocent creatures with grotesque facial expressions. Thankfully, the great state of Oklahoma has recognized this grave injustice and taken a stand for our canine companions. In Oklahoma, if you're caught making an ugly face at a dog, you could be slapped with a hefty fine. Bonjour, mes amis, and welcome to France, the land of love, baguettes, and apparently some very strong opinions about naming your livestock. That's right, we're diving into the world of French law, where it is illegal to name a pig Napoleon. Apparently, back in the day, someone somewhere in France decided that giving a pig the same name as the legendary French emperor was just a bridge too far. Was it a matter of national pride, a fear of porcine insurrection, or maybe just a really, really strong aversion to seeing the name Napoleon scrawled across a pig pen? The world may never know, but one thing's for sure, in France, pigs are off limits when it comes to honouring the legacy of Napoleon Bonaparte. So, if you ever find yourself in the French countryside with a new litter of piglets and a hankering for some historical name-calling, you might want to stick to Charlemagne, Joan of Arc, or maybe just good old-fashioned pepper. Hold on to your dentures, folks, because we're about to journey to a land where the maple syrup flows freely and the laws are, well, let's just say they're a little behind the times. That's right, we're talking about Vermont, where women need permission from their husbands to wear false teeth. This archaic law still exists in the year 2023. It's a relic of a time when women were considered property. Can you imagine asking your husband for permission to improve your smile? It's absurd and demeaning. So here's to all the women rocking their teeth, real or false. You do you, and don't let any outdated law tell you otherwise. And there you have it, folks. Some of the weirdest laws that actually exist. From ice cream cone prohibitions to guinea pig companionship mandates, we've explored the strange and often hilarious side of legal history. Who knew that something as simple as a donkey in a bathtub or a pig named Napoleon could inspire such bizarre regulations? But beyond the laughs, these strange laws offer a glimpse into different cultures, historical events, and the ever-evolving relationship between people and their governments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating content. See you next time.